Hey everybody, welcome back to our Origins Summer Preview 2015. I'm here with Uwe from Academy Games.
Nice meeting you. There's more than one camera.
Right there.
Oh.
We're taking a look here at Mare Nostrum, and this has a subtitle now.
Empires. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And obviously a reprint. Would you consider this a reprint of Mare Nostrum?
Oh, not at all. Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all.
So tell me that I am mistaken, and then tell me what I actually should be saying.
Just to let you know, I got about 2 hours sleep last night because I went to Staples before they closed around 8 o'clock at night, made them stay open to print me some Staples stuff out, and then pasted it to some nice cardstock here, or not cardstock, but picture
this is
frame.
What we're getting in the box is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Final product.
This is
exactly what you'll be getting.
Yes, and you'll have to cut out your own pieces out of things I glue the night before I ship it to you.
Okay.
But no, Mare Nostrum was a very popular French game that was published somewhere around 2001, 2002. And it was a very popular game, and we loved the game, but it was very just a military option to win or building the Great Pyramids. And what we did is we totally tore it apart, stripped it down with Serge, the designer, and a Synchron, and now made it that you also have a trade and commerce portion of the game, plus a politics and culture. So now all of a sudden the game is where you can win through trade. You can win by concentrating on culture and political machinations, or the standard way with your legions and your triremes. So now there are 4 different ways to win.
Okay.
So the game has been totally turned on its side, and a lot more depth has been added without adding complexity. As a matter of fact, we streamlined the game tremendously. We've added the leadership tracks, where now you can keep track of how you stand in the game.
Right, because before, if I'm not mistaken, you had to count that
count every
at the beginning of every round, right?
Exactly.
I mean, I'm a player of the original, and I remember still having to count those up.
Exactly.
So that's a great addition.
So also now, when you're the leader in a certain track, it gives you benefits throughout the game. So if you are the trade leader, you then decide how much trading will take place. You control. You can say, hey, I need resources. I want there to be a lot of trade. Or I feel pretty good. I don't quite trust what Z's doing here. I'm putting it to 0. There's no trade. Then the culture minister decides in what order people build and expand. In this game, like in the old one, that was very important. But now there's much more depth to the game. On top of that, then, we have all new heroes and wonders, how they work, the mechanisms that they influence a game in. Plus, we now only have 5 heroes and wonders face up in the base game, and that you only have a certain availability to go after. Then when one is purchased, a new one shows up. A lot of great strategy. We started on Kickstarter about 2 weeks ago. It's been very successful for us. We had a pledge goal of $15,000. We hit it in 40 minutes, which was great. I think we cracked in the first 24 hours 100K, and it's been going well ever since.
Well, I think that's what happens when you reprint a classic.
Yes.
And when it seems to be made all the better, even.
Yes.
So congratulations to you on a successful Kickstarter, which would you guys are not done with it yet. It's still going.
No, it's going. So it still has 4 more weeks to go.
Excellent. So good luck to you there.
Thank you.
And thanks for showing it to us. This is a beautiful looking game. Great component quality, obviously, and congratulations to you on that.
What's really exciting, though, we've opened now. We've unlocked 22 stretch goals so far, and of those 22, 3 of them are major expansions.
Really?
And what makes expansions? I just want to give a little idea what the expansions are, because we don't just throw here are 2 or 3 more cards or whatever. These are expansions we've been working on for over 2 years. And we learned from our FIF France 1429 game, which we did through Kickstarter last year, and it just blew us away how well we did in that. And we added a lot of expansions that we had in development, but they weren't developed all the way yet. So it took us months of work and a long delay. With this game, everything's been developed, and these were expansions we were going to sell separately afterwards. But it's been doing so well, now we're adding them. For example, the Syracuse expansion is a full expansion where it concentrates on trade and commerce. So there are new heroes that help in trade and commerce. There are new objectives, which the original game didn't have.
Right.
If you meet an objective goal, and any player can get it, you get special trade events that help you in the game to fulfill the trade route. If you go with the Jerusalem expansion, it brings in religion and politics. So again, you can make games feel totally different, go in different directions. Or you go into Troy, more military. Or you can even mix them up. So it just took a game and just gave it so much more depth and flavor without adding complications. And we streamlined the game now where the purchase phase, the trade, everything is smoother. So I'm so excited. You can tell this box, don't look at the crooked. This was done around 1 o'clock in the morning with a can of spray and an old Fief box, which is so bad that I had to put a little flyer on the back to cover it up. So this is not the final art of the back of the box. So thank you so much for these are some of the heroes and wonders.
That's great. Let's put that out here. Get a little bit of footage of that. But yeah, this looks great. Again, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Thank you for talking to us about it.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate it. And thank you, folks, for tuning in.
Can I say one more thing before it's gone? I totally forgot. People say in the old game, like the 3 and 4 player game wasn't as good. These boards are separate mounted boards. If you're playing a 4 player game, this board gets put over the playing surface so it's even, and everything that's showing is in the game. Everything else is out. When you're playing with 3 people, both of these boards get put on, and then you only have this part of the board to play with.
Nice.
So it really has been balanced. So playing a 5 player game, a 4, and a 3 is just as tense, just as versatile. We have 2 player rules that we got through the stretch goals, sorry. And if we make it further in, well, with the stretch goals, we're even going to put an add-on for the 6 player.
Oh, I thought you were going to say solitaire rules.
Well, you can always play solitaire, but I've got good magazines for that. Now I'm done.
Guys.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com.